Hey everyone, this is Princess Anime 64 and welcome back to my character analysis series. Today we are looking at the flower girl from the slums. It's Aerith Gainsborough from Final Fantasy VII, so let's get started. So starting at level 1, Aerith has an HP of 950, initial bravery of 170, max bravery of 550, attack of 165, and a defense of 210. When you max her out, her HP will be 1959, initial bravery 785, max bravery will be 1005, her attack goes up to 301, and her defense is 384. Her crystal affinity is red, and she uses staves. Her overall roles is Magic, Party Bravery, and Healer, and she's going to be the very first healer who can also revive any fallen party members, which does make her pretty great. As for her overall rating, her defense and max bravery are on the high side, speed and initial bravery are pretty good as well, and then her low points are her attack and HP. So going over to Aerith's commands, the first one we have is Healing Wind, which raises everyone's bravery and restores HP based on Aerith's attack. It also boosts everyone's initial bravery for 5 turns, so it's basically like Cura. And then if we check out our second command, it is Prayer of the Cetra, which revives any KO target and slightly restores their HP. It also grants Aerith this unique buff called Cetra's Favor, and what Cetra's Favor is that it not only has low action delay, but it moderately boosts up Aerith's defense, and it also grants her bravery regen. And once the Cetra's Favor is active on her, it will actually become a bravery. It will change her bravery attack to Bravery Attack Plus, which not only has low action delay, but it also raises everyone's bravery based on Aerith's initial bravery. But you have to remember, she needs to have the Cetra's Favor buff on her. So when she uses Prayer of the Cetra, then she will get the Cetra's Favor buff on her. So that's the key thing to remember. So moving over to Aerith's gear, the first one we have is the Guard Stick. This one is her 15 CP. It's also seen in her concept art for Opera Omnia, if you didn't notice. So the Guard Stick raises the HP recovery and bravery gain of Healing Wind. It also increases the potency of the initial bravery boost, and it also extends the duration. And sorry about that. The 35 CP is the Wizard Staff, which boosts Prayer of the Cetra's healing and improves Cetra's Favor's effect. It also increases the max use by 1 and moderately boosts attack for 4 turns. And then, that's not it. Hang on a second. Okay, so then Aerith's armor is the Aegis Armlet, which honestly I thought was a ring at first. It adds 110 to her initial bravery, and it adds 84 to her defense. So now we're going to go and look at the banner that will be featuring Aerith's weapons. Okay, so the banner that will be featuring Aerith's weapons will also feature a chance at getting Steiner and Shadow's weapons. And yes, Steiner and Shadow are going to be the synergy characters for this event, which is a rather odd choice because I personally don't use them. I don't know anyone who does use them or shares them. So having them as synergy characters is rather weird because they can't really do much, or I guess pale in comparison to other characters like Cloud, Vincent, or Squall. But as you can see, it does also feature Steiner's 35 CP, which is the Diamond Sword. Okay, so the Diamond Sword, what it does is it will boost Bellblade's power and slightly increases Steiner's defense, and it adds bravery regen for 4 turns. It grants a defense boost and bravery regen for 4 turns. Sorry about that. It also does not look like it's made out of diamonds. That honestly looks more like it's made out of rocks, though. So now we're going to go and take a look at the boss for Opera Omnia JP, so give me a quick second. Okay, so the boss that will be featured in Aerith's event is called the King Behemoth. So it is a Behemoth boss, which at this point you should be pretty familiar with. It is weak to fire, and it does have a chase value of 40. Some of its basic attacks that any Behemoth has, it's a Bravery Attack, Heave, Lightning Lash, Roar, and Mighty Roar. But attacks that are exclusive to the King Behemoth, we have the Gyro Tail, where it will raise its bravery and then launch an HP melee attack. And then Meteor does the same thing, but it's a HP magic attack. And then its last attack is King's Right, which is just a standard melee bravery attack. So it doesn't really have a whole lot of exclusives, but it can still hit pretty hard, so try not to get too reckless with it. Some alternatives that you can use for this event, assuming that you don't want to use Steiner or Shadow, you could also use Vivi for his fire ability, you could use Vincent for Deadly Beast Flare, Papalamo for Astral Fire, and then you could use event characters like Preesh. And then go-to summon for this should be Ifrit, and then if you want to speed things up in co-op, you can use Sylph or Chocobo. So Now we're going to head over to Opera Omnia JP, and I'm going to showcase Aerith's commands. So give me a quick second. Okay, so we're back now in Opera Omnia JP, and as you can see, poor Aerith is on the verge of dying. So what I'm going to do here, let me just do this here. So we're going to demonstrate Healing Wind. And just like that, Aerith is not completely healed, but she is healed. Ow. Alright, so now we are going to demonstrate Prayer of the Cetra. So we're going to do it on Aerith. Just like that, her health gets a bit restored. Ow. And now she has the, well, what was it, the Cetra's Favor buff on her. So let me just do this. I'm going to, here we go. Alright, so now she has the Bravery regen, and her Bravery Attack changes to Bravery Attack Plus. So that pretty much covers up everything for Aerith's event. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Comment below if you are going to go after Aerith, or if you're going to go after Steiner, I guess. I'm sorry, I can't say that with a straight face. But I will see you all in my next video. And good luck to all of you for Aerith's event.